You've probably seen or heard about 1,000 different Nuzlocke challenges. And today, I want to introduce you to one that I've kind of put my own spin on, and that is the SaberLocke. Now, as you all know, this is a TCG channel, not really known to be playing Pokemon games, but we're going to include cards with that. So let's go over just the basic rules of what a Nuzlocke is. If you have a Pokemon that faints, it's completely unusable. You can't use it again. You have to release it. If you white out during the run, so if all your Pokemon get knocked out that's in your party, you have to completely restart. And this is where our twist comes in. Every time a Pokemon faints, you get packs. Every time we white out, we're giving away a booster box. That's right, a full booster box if I suck at the game. It seems like a pretty good benefit for you. Now, how do you get into this? You just gotta be watching. Every Thursday on twitch.tv/SaberTCG, tune in and you can have a chance to win some of these packs. And I know some of y'all can't always tune in, so be sure to follow, subscribe on YouTube and on Twitch, and you'll also get a chance to win some packs when we do our end of game giveaways. We're going to be playing through all generations, 1 through 10 of these games, giving away packs based on how poor I do in these games. And if we have some deathless runs, we'll also be giving away a bunch of stuff for you all at the end of these runs. And again, all you have to do is tune in. So if you want cards like this, make sure you tune in every Thursday at 9 at twitch.tv/SaberTCG or on Fridays on YouTube. We'll see you there. Let's get started with Pokemon FireRed SaberLocke. So, you may be asking, how are we going to decide who's going to be our starter? And like the American that I am, we're going to spin a wheel, of course. What else do you expect me to do? We're going to spin a wheel. Now, I will tell you this. I would prefer... There are Pokemon I prefer in this. So, in order, I prefer Bulbasaur, then Charmander, and then Bulbasaur. Now, that has nothing to do with my affiliation to either of those Pokemon. I personally like Squirtle out of the three the most. But Squirtle, unfortunately, has the issue of being the I want to focus. I'm butchering this. Squirtle, unfortunately, has the issue of being a water type in one of the most water intense gens. Just unfortunately, you don't really want to Squirtle because there's so many good water types. And we're not like type locked, but we are trying to maximize the potential of our team to the best of its abilities, and just having a water starter just isn't optimal. Now, having the water starter does make the first gym extremely easy, but so does Ivysaur. Or, excuse me, Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur has a sick move pool for this game. The Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Poison Powder really helps with the Elite Four runs. The only problem with Bulbasaur is that he kind of falls off mid-game. Once you get to the Elite Four, he becomes instantly good again. You just have to beat Lorelei, the first Elite Four member, and then Venusaur is great. He's just a wall for the remaining 3+ champion. So we are going to spin a wheel here in just a second. Once we get to that part, we're going to try to get past all this talking. I guess I can... Let me get through the dialogue. If you're wondering why our rival is named what he's named, make sure to join the twitch.tv/SaberTCG every Thursday. And you see why I have ops in my chat right now. Alright, let me get the wheel ready. The old picker wheel. I'm sure I will misspell multiple of these. Bulbasaur. Squirtle. Okay, I think I have them right. Okay, okay, okay. All right. I think when Game Freak made this game, Yandi, I think they made Gary after you. So you can blame Game Freak. It's not my fault. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Again, in order, I want Bulbasaur, then Charmander, then Squirtle. So we'll see which ones we get. I'm hoping for the Bulbasaur. I do think Charmander gives us the most opportunity to lose early. So that's not good, because if I wide out, the easiest time to wide out in these is the beginning, right? Definitely the beginning. So I'm really trying to not wide out. And Charmander gives me the best chance of doing that. So is it a little bit of bait? Yes, but if I get past the first two gym leaders, Charizard's amazing. So, all right. Without further ado, let's do this. Come on. Okay. That's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. So, spin the wheel. Got Squirtle. Not a lot you can do about it. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Squirtle is a good Pokemon. We're going to hit this part in Gen 3. Not Gen 3. What am I talking about? Gym 3. That we may, depending on our encounters, we may just crumble. Like, we may just crumble. Hopefully not. Erica is also an issue. Again, depending on what we get in the encounters will determine a lot for how Bulbasaur's going to do. Where I think Venusaur can kind of just carry through a lot of the early game until you have all those encounters. Obviously, if I lose to the rival here, it does not count. That is normal stuff for you all that don't know. All right. Welcome to the team, Rob Bob. You kind of look like Rob Bob. So I really appreciate you showing me how to battle. I thought about speeding up certain parts of the game. I kind of don't want to do that. I just want to play through. I am going to cut quite a bit for the YouTube video. So I don't have to worry about what's slogging through that stuff. But for the stream, we're just going to do with. I am doing rare candy stuff, so I don't have to sit here and grind. Good job, Rob Bob. First W. Love to see it. Let's see what we get. This first encounter does not matter. Just going to say that right now. Ta-da. Okay. Would have rather had the Pidgey, but that's okay. Bulbasaur's pretty bulky, so I don't have to worry about. Yep. Pretty easy. First encounter is Rattata. Now, we're going to keep with the theme of naming it after... Well, I hit the wrong button, and Rattata will not have a name until I find the name changer. So I think this can be Pikachu, Caterpie, Weedle, Pidgey again. Don't care about really any of those. Pidgey's probably the best. So let's see what we get. Got the Pidgey. All right. Come on, Rob Bob. Give me a tackle. One more for good measure. All right. Add another member to the party. The first rival fight will be super easy. We're going to have 4 Pokemon compared to his 2. We just have to pivot correctly. Am I flirting with a crit? Yes, I am. I do not care. The shoot or shoot. That's all that matters. All right. Yeah, all my haters in chat. I don't get crit like that. To name you Old Sailor for the Pidgeot Connoisseur at locals. The bad encounter over here is definitely the Sparrow. We do not want the Sparrow. We want the Mankey. Why, you may ask? Because Mankey's one of my favorites. Not necessarily the Mankey, but definitely the Annihilate. Obviously, we can't get Annihilate, but I'm a big Primate guy. Huge Primate guy. So that's what we want, just because the other encounters are just kind of whatever. And some of you may be asking, why don't you just save some of these for Magikarp? We have plenty of opportunities to get a Magikarp. I'm not too worried. Because I will tell you this, we will have a Gyarados in this run. Gyarados is one of the most busted Pokemon in this game. Let's freaking go. Okay. Look at my dog. Look at my dog. Okay. Rob Bob, you suck. I also don't want to speed up because I'm afraid I'm going to go past stuff. And then, like, accidentally hit A too many times and knock out a Pokemon. We'll probably speed up later in the series. But right now, just stick to this. Okay. Come join the squad. You know you want to. You know you want to. Let's freaking go. Alright. Mark, you have been captured on Route 22. exciting stuff. Okay. Yes. What we naming Mankey? What do you guys think? Who looks like Mankey? Oh, yeah. Oh. This is definitely Party Pete. For sure. For sure. Party Pete. Welcome to the squad. Hopefully, when the goons get together next week and play test, I'll figure out what I want to play for at least the first cup. Maybe not the second one. Okay. Let's go to the first rival match. I didn't switch my Pokemon. Oh no, I forgot. Okay. I forgot. I've already blundered. This is... Well, no, this is fine. Honestly. This is fine. I don't care to start Squirtle. Bubbled up right now. Don't worry, Rob Bob is the goat. He ain't gonna miss. Look at this. And we got the speed fall. Nasty. No, I missed. Rob Bob, you suck. Okay. We're risking the crit. Now I have to switch. I think the rat's at us. Okay, Bulbasaur. I should be able to live anything. Tail Whip here. Perfect. Perfect turn. And then we'll switch and finish this. Little Sailor. Woo-wee! Easy first rival fight. Easy first round. Okay. I don't necessarily want it. I don't want any of these encounters. I don't expect them to be on my team for long. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to be item searching in any areas. I'm going to try to avoid all the trainer battles that I can. Just because I don't want to risk losing anyone. I think there's a guy up here. Yep. Just walk past you, sir. Now we're probably going to get... I think we have a mandatory battle coming up. I don't think I have to go this way, but I am going to get my encounter here because it's a big, thick patch of grass. So, all right, let's see what we get. Maybe not. Not yet. Okay. Maybe this next one. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh boy. Weedle. Beedrill is okay. I forgot. Hope I can make it to the... I hope I can make it to the, I hope I can make it to the Pokemon Center in time or find a heal. How did that KO? Okay. So we did not catch the Weedle. And now my Squirtle is poisoned. So now I have to find the antidote that's in this forest. Boys, I'm already stressed out. I think it's down here. I think I should just gust, not... My level cap for the next is 14. So I think I should just gust and not risk, like, what I just done. Now I'm in a pickle. I do have the potion. So I don't even know why see, I'm already playing pretty poorly. I'm expecting at least 10 packs given away. And for the people that are probably going to double, everyone will probably double or nothing that gets packs. So I'm expecting to give away at least 20 packs. At least. I'm really trying to avoid giving away a box. Now, if we oh, I already have an answer. I'm so stupid. So dumb. I already had one. Alright, I think we're going to stop here for the first episode of SaberLocke. So far, no deaths. A little scare in Viridian Forest. Hold on, I'm going to redo this because I'm flubbing the... I'm going to have to buy like a controller or something easy. Alright, I think we're going to stop there for the first episode of SaberLocke. Besides the little scare in Viridian Forest, which ended up not being a scare, we had an antidote all along. Pretty flawless run so far. I am playing noticeably not locked in, so I am expecting the worst eventually. But just to view the team, we got Sailor the Pidgey, we got Rattata, which we've not named, which we will name, I promise. Rob Bob the Squirtle, and Party Pete the Mankey. So far for the first gym that we're about to go into. As you can see, our team should fare fairly well against Brock, and we'll have them leveled up to the level cap before we start that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and again, please subscribe, please leave a comment, and please join us every Thursday for your chance to win some packs. All right, see you.